Hello.
Maybe I drew it.
Hello.
Is this the playroom?
This
This
is
is
the
the playroom.
playroom. We've
Robert,
been
you're like,
waiting for you, and I've been playing with everybody that's in here.
Oh, I'm so happy you're playing with them. You are the play person. You're almost more playful than me.
Yeah, right now we're seeing your armpit, Robert.
Oh, good. I got a great armpit, don't I? Let me see if I can turn that around.
Stop.
Yeah, now what do you see?
now
You're
Now
you're
sideways.
sideways.
Well,
There
There you
you
go.
go.
There's a face. There
And
was
now
a
it's
face.
oh,
on.
there we go.
There it is.
There we go. Yahoo. How's everybody hanging? Oh, it was so nice meeting you when you were giving your introduction. I thought like of the people I saw, you were one of the most authentic and real ones that's really been doing your work for a long time. So it's kind of like nice to meet a real deep master.
Thank you.
You carry such a high purposeful vibration.
I feel that. I feel that right here. Thank you.
Yeah, it's so true. Yeah, it's I've been doing my work for 45 years, so
That
it's
means a
easy.
lot.
It's easy to recognize a bright one that's been really gifted. And a lot of times you have to deal with people that want to attack your energy a lot.
Yeah, no, that's not me. I mean, I do deal with people that attack my energy a lot, but
You don't
that's
even know they're attacking your energy, but they attack your energy a lot, and you build up many ways to try to prevent them from doing that.
I've got a bubble. I created a bubble around me a long time ago
Yep,
to reject it.
yep. But they
It's
keep trying to find some other deities and beings keep trying to find ways to sneak in.
Yeah, they haven't yet. What's that, Sherry?
I think there's every once in a while you feel their energy and you're masterful on getting rid of it, but they sneak in there a little bit.
Once in a while, but that's when I haven't done a good chakra meditation in a long time, and then I just
Right.
do it, and I'm like, bam, see ya.
Then yeah, then they have then they're out of there right away. Yep, that's right. How long do you sometimes go without a chakra for yourself that you're doing so much for others?
You know what though, Robert? I got to tell you, I learned a long time ago that whenever I do to do a chakra meditation for myself as I'm doing them with other people,
That works for you too, right?
it has to, because otherwise I'm pouring from, my own cup, and that's just not acceptable. Like
Right.
that's
It has to come through you and out to everybody else, right?
Yep.
Yep, yep.
So you gotta
When
pour from the saucer, pour from the overflow.
it's coming through you and out over into everything else. You're the first one to receive the gift.
Give
You
it to me.
receive the gift and then it goes all the way out to everybody else.
Like I said, give it to me.
Give it to me. Yep, you're the source. You're connected to the source and it pours out to everybody else.
You know what's so crazy? As you say this, I'm having memories of my mother coming to me for advice when I was like 6.
Yeah.
Like
That's exactly right. Yeah, that's so true. So what are we doing in this playroom? Who's playing? Who wants some guidance? Who wants some energy? Who wants to understand something? I'm here for 30 minutes or less. I don't know. Who's open? Oh, there's that Linda girl again.
Robert.
We worked with Linda a little bit before. And there's Sherry. I see Sherry.
It's very good.
Any questions? Anybody want something they want to talk about? Anything they want to have some communication about from their higher self? Any questions? Any ideas?
Am I ever going to want to love again?
Are you going to want to love again?
Am I ever going to want to love again?
Yeah, that's a very good question. That's the question. Are you ready for love? Are you going to love again? Are you going to let go of all your abuse and how they abused you so much so you believe you can love again?
I don't think I am.
Are you going to clear all that negative stuff that was taken on you by others so that you could prove you're stronger than they are?
no.
Okay, then who won? They won or you won?
Yes, they won. I've got too much. They're taking up too much real estate in my mind.
That's right, then they win. So what you're saying to me is you haven't learned how to clear away those abusive people out of your energy field. And they seem that they won and they've left some abuse in you and you still feel more abuse. So it's not worth it to go into love because love is more abusive than wonderful.
Right. They made me emotionally tired.
They made you.
Yes.
So what if you agreed to that and now you can learn how not to agree to that? Maybe you could learn that you agreed to that abuse and now you can say, I don't have to do that.
I don't know how I can do
You've
that.
advanced so much. You were one of those powerful women that loved too much. You
Yeah.
were the one that just wanted to love, 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 and be so wonderful and so giving and so nurturing and gave so much love. And then they just like a doll, they just enjoyed the heck out of it and abused it.
Right.
And then you got left with the abuse and now you say you can't love anymore.
That's
Because you
true.
went from one extreme to the opposite. Remember that little 20-year-old girl that was so loving?
Yeah.
Yep. So we have to heal her. That little part of you needs more healing. You need more compassion for her. So what I would recommend is that you call me sometime for a counsel.
I have lots of self-love, Robert. That's why I don't know if I ever want to love anybody else. I love myself.
Well, that's not true. If you had self-love, you would be loving everybody else. That's just, I have to call you, Sherry, on that one. That's a false story you tell yourself. You have the wrong kind of self-love. Your self-love is self-protection, not self-love. You have the self-love that self-protects you. That's not self-love.
Okay.
Self-love attracts self-love, and then you attract other people that self-love, and then your self-love attracts more self-loving people that then they won't abuse you. You have self-protecting love, so you're protecting yourself from love.
Yes, I agree.
You're gonna have to work with me on forgiveness. You're gonna have to work with me on clearing out that abuse. You're gonna have to see that you attracted that abuse because it was a part of your life purpose, because you love so very deeply. You're the one of the most kind of fun-loving person I could ever meet, but you were abused so much you gave up.
Yes.
And nobody's talking.
I still love, but I don't want to love for, I don't want to have a relationship. I still love. I love.
Yes, you do. You definitely want a relationship very strongly. You want it so badly, you deny that you can have it. You're so scared of it. You're so scared of it that you're convincing yourself you don't need it. None of that is really true, or you wouldn't even brought up the question. It wouldn't even enter your mind. If you truly didn't want it at all, it would never enter your mind. You're defending yourself too much.
You're right.
That's a love lesson I'm giving you. Quit defending yourself.
When you just told me that I would never have asked the question, you're so correct on that. I should.
It comes into, how often do you think it pops into your mind over a period of a week?
Maybe
Be
twice.
honest.
Maybe twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right.
I've been alone since 1999. I've been alone for 21 years, 22 years, 21 years.
Okay, tell yourself that you have been protecting yourself that long. And then you have to examine where the abuse was during that period. I worked with a lot of, you're not alone. There's about 20% of the women on the planet that are in the same situation you're in, that's gone through the same life karma challenge that you've gone through. About 20% of the women out there are the same way you are. They deny relationship, and they keep themselves out of relationship for quite a long period of time because of the amount of abuse that they took off and can't clear. And no one really tells you how to clear that dark energy. And the work to clear that dark energy takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier to avoid it and pretend that you don't want it. But it pops into your mind every now and then to remind you, you really do want to love somebody individually. What kind of life work do you do, Sherry?
Life work, like occupation.
Yes.
I'm disabled.
Okay. Okay, that's some abuse energy. So is there anything that you go out there and work on, teaching, counseling, coaching, healing, anything you do to interact with other people to help less fortunate people than you?
I do. I do. Yes.
What's that?
I do. Yes, I do some of that thing. I do. I have a friend that was pretty low down, and I've been trying to help her for about a year now to get back on her feet. And
Wonderful.
she was doing drugs, and she lost her kids, and I'm trying to help her get her kids back. And
Okay,
yeah.
that's a
I
good,
mean,
that's
I care about everyone. I try to help everyone. I've helped everyone. I've helped people all my life. That's what I
that's
do.
right.
That's what I do.
I want you to do more of that.
Okay. I will, because that's my job. That's my I know
That's your,
that's my life job. Yes.
that's your life purpose, healing people that have been abused.
Right.
Counseling, teaching, helping people that have been abused. You have a tremendous Buddhist compassion, but you're not supposed to be on the path of none, and it troubles you a little bit. So the more healer you become, you'll find a partner that matches you, that is going to do healing work with you and have a closeness with you. How big a home do you have?
I live in an RV.
Okay, so you live by yourself quite a bit.
Yes.
How long have you done that?
Off and on for about 20 years.
So living in your RV is one of the ways that you've avoided being in community.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Sounds good.
So you've got a couple little shells that you hide in, right?
Well, yeah, I like my private time.
Yep.
But
So
that
these are
doesn't,
just things
I
with
still get
no,
out and help people. I still get out and help people. It's not like I don't go anywhere, don't do anything.
that's
I'm a
right.
I'm very sociable, very sociable.
That's right. You're quite the lover.
I
So
am.
just get out there and love more. Get out there and get out of your shell of being in ways you hide yourself. And then you're going to find many different higher partnerships. And then you can find a partnership that's more intimate that'll meet you.
Gotcha.
It's still very possible for you. So when every time you think about it, say you want to change a few things, and then you can open up for that possibility, because you're quite the lover.
Yeah, I have lots of love to give.
That's exactly right. And there's somebody now that's going to receive that love. So
Okay,
now
well,
you
we'll
know,
see,
now
Robert.
you know it's very possible, and you're going to get stronger on your life purpose to work with more people, and then you're going to get out there more in this new time, and then more connections going to happen for you, and then you're going to meet somebody that's going to be in more of an equal with you, and not the dysfunctional partnership, but healthy partnership.
Yeah. So it's
And
going to
don't
be
have
somebody,
any,
it's
don't
not going
have
to be
any,
someone I'm trying to help, correct?
yep. And don't have any idea what it's going to look like. Male, female, don't have any idea what that's going to look like.
Okay.
Don't have any concept of what that's going to
Okay,
look like.
that's awesome. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you. Thank you for being vulnerable
welcome.
and thank you for being vulnerable and honest and willing to look at yourself.
Okay. Maybe Storm wants to ask you something.
I'm open for whoever wants to share.
Thank you, though, Robert. That was awesome.
Thank you, sweet one. You're quite the lover.
Well, even though I'm a man, a lot of what he just said applies to me as well.
I
And
speak a
that
little
lot of-
louder there. Storm, what
I
did you
said,
say?
even though I'm a man, a lot of what you just said applies to me as well.
Okay, yeah, we're not male, we're both male and female. You have a high feminine side as well.
Yep.
You're as much a female as you are a male. You've
There you go.
outcome that over male dominant quality.
Right.
I'm trying to get my Zoom back up here.
But
Hold
I
on a
also
second.
went through some incredible experiences of abuse.
Yes, we all, anybody that has a purpose to be a healer and going through life growth has had to deal with that abusive kind of humanity, that we had to take on that abuse and then learn to transmute it or heal or forgive. So that's what all Savior people do. They have to be crucified or punished or tortured a little bit so that then they know how to be different. So that's pretty normal, and don't just know it's how life is a little bit supposed to be. Through our challenges become our purpose. You're a little bit of a wizard, aren't you? You got a little bit of magic in you.
Yeah, I might have some of that.
Yeah, you like being the wizard.
Robert, my apologies to interrupt. It is Laurel's time
Oh,
on the
great.
fun
Oh,
room.
well.
But what I'd like to do is offer that yourself and the gentleman who Storm enter your room and continue your conversation. That
Yeah, I'm
seems-
going back to my room. Anybody wants to join me? I'll be in my room number 11. So thank you guys.
It
Sorry
was an
so
honor
late.
to have you, and thank you so much for your wise words. What a pleasure.
My pleasure. See you guys. Thanks for doing this.
He's in room 11. Anyone who wants to join them, please
Okay.
jump him in room 11. Excellent.